I mean, I just see Terrorblade. I think of Tinker. It's a lot of damage. They already have a bunch of frontline. Ursa can just play to be more of this tanky frontliner. And you kind of just want some magic damage.
Look at the move it opens up on the map as well. Hellscream's actually going to move to bottom already, but the lane is pushed out, so Ace has to step a little bit too far forward. He's got the spear to do his best to push away with the Terrorblade, but the cogs is there from Hellscream to lock him inside the lane.
People do a lot is the rotation.
They're going to try. Bring the Storm Spirit down to bottom. Ace is going to hold the spear. Do they have the damage inside the chain control? The silence will make sure that's the case. Now, Sablelight's rotation will be there. Nisha's going to be able to get the initial zip away. And Ace is pretty survivable with 16-1 charges. They're actually going to have the damage to kill him off afterwards. They'll need some spells from Saberlight, who's actually in some danger. Nisha tries to get the return. Mickey is actually going to come through for the portal as well. He'll be able to do his best to lock on to Fly on the escape. Meanwhile, Hellscream, he's got the finishing blow at least to be able to catch up to Ace and should be able to escape as well. He doesn't have a TP though, so he's kind of stuck here. Do they know this?
They know this.
They don't really
always just
mana
put
though.
heroes on the map. I mean, yeah, it's slightly scary. I think Storm should be fine to kill him. He's a Soul Ring in 2. And then there's also the Concussive Blast. 1 mischance? No, not good enough.
This is pretty important though for Liquid to be able to keep inside their jungle with the stacks. Tofu along with Box, he's super low level. Nisha looking for the jump over towards Fly, who does have Arbed to protect him up on the higher ground. Liquid, not much vision to work with, but they feel confident to still dive deep into Radiant's territory with the arena back up as well. That's going to secure a secondary kill. So would you say that some of the early game fights will look a little bit more different once VP gets to level 6s? Because it seems like Liquid at the moment have been a bit more favored. Mid lane, Hellscream trying to find his level 6, but Nisha and Boxy are going to be there to stop that.
Abed inside this armlet had his blink. This would feel terrible.
Bottom lane Tomato. Once again, we saw previously with the arena usage onto the TP. They got the damage inside. They got him. Just the last little bit of damage required before the sun done. Now they're a bit too late to respond from Virtus Pro. Hellscream and Saberlight are kind of stuck here.
The spear?
The spear will miss. It doesn't look like it's going to matter in the end. So once again, Liquid.
Which is hurting Saberlight a lot. He's playing Pango. You're really strong with the level 6. Like, you don't need it. Yeah,
can you be back down bottom?
He TP'd again?
Yeah, he TP'd straight in, and no one is even remotely close to Tomato. Rock's going to be used to set up for the spear. Tomato.
What was that?
Oh, not good at all. And now Nisha's also going to be able to find Fly on the high ground. Virtus Pro forced to move some of their reinforcers down to bottom. But Fly is going to give another galvanized stack over towards Nisha, and Liquid are rolling.
Which was the Terrorblade lane and the Pango lane. They've just struggled to kind of survive.
They're looking to continue to snowball the lead. They will get the initial stun of the Mars, which makes it a little bit awkward with the arena. We'll still find the connection. Now, Sablelight's in with the Rolling Thunder, which will prove to be a bit more messy for Liquid. It's going to force them to retreat over to the right side, and this go was a bit too deep, and they're going to be punished heavily for that. So, Virtus Pro, a nice little cookie timing from Fly actually makes it a
bit low on catch. Like, the Pango can't walk in and press defusal. He can't roll through and press a defusal. Like, that's the big thing. Sure, the mana burn is kind of nice, but having this slow on the hero makes it feel a lot better.
Gonna see the Pango's location.
That was so aggressive.
They're gonna have the nuke with Mickey nearby. You bet they will. Even dropping the rock as well to take the Pango out of the team fight. And now Liquid, they're gonna have the opportunity to go for more Tomato. It wasn't necessary to pop the meta and with the damage. Nisha's just gone. Dies inside one chain control, but still, this is a fight that VP need to get out as fast as possible. Otherwise, they're just gonna lose everyone. Fly will be caught up to as well at the front of the T1 tower. Mickey is beyond godlike. We are 16 minutes into the game, and the Ursa has already got 10 kills.
At all.
Game that the Mars is going to have a bunch of net worth, and we've seen Ace has been so important with initiations, and once again that could be a factor here with taking the team fight. They want to try and reoccupy their own jungle. They'll get the kill to Hellscream, and now Fly as well steps into the firing line. The Liquid with the smoke getting 2, and this is going to be able to open up Roshan. And then we got the Tormentor in 30 seconds as well. How do you play the map now on VP? Is this a Tormentor that you're thinking about contesting? Because they will not be able to fight Roche.
I would be pretty scared if VP consider contesting this. The Roche is too fast, so the supports won't be alive. I think that if they like go,
they're trying.
They're going.
Hang on a second. Saberlight with the Rolling Thunder might be able to steal with the perfect timing. Mickey's going to be able to activate the Mickey. He got the Aegis. No way, dude. Saber, are you serious? Can they get the TP out of the Terrorblade as well? If he makes it out, that is a perfect sequence. So they can't fight it. I mean, you were questioning them if this was really the play to be had, but apparently they could steal it.
You know, evasion versus a pure
Ace down bottom. Gets the initiation before the rest of the team's ready to respond. And Virtus Pro, they were already reading this. The counter's there with a hook shot now over towards the Ursa. McKay can respond with the BKB, but is continuing to get pushed back. We'll look for the TPR, and he's going to be able to make it, but everyone else, they need to duck and run. Are there any stuns? Have they got anything?
Go for the Terrorblade. Terrorblade doesn't have a BKB, but I think it was just a bit too far out that his team couldn't.
Nisha over to the left side. Finds the pawn to Saberlight. Mickey's going to be here to follow up as well, with the Aegis getting claimed up. Can you fight this with no meta? Yeah, they feel like this is just not a fight that's going to be successful for them. Without the Metamorphosis here from Tomato, they don't have the Elder Dragon form as well. They'll block the hook shot. Hellscream's going to be caught in the river once again. Now over to the right, we do see that Abed in combination with the Snap 5, but unfortunately fly at the buzzer.
Waves, let's start choking them out.
Tomato. Oh, man.
He's in danger.
Mickey's going to be able to get a glimpse of him. Absolutely, he's in danger. Mickey pops the BKB with a TP, tries to turn with the Sunder.
He's getting the random pickoffs, random kills, much more so than Virtus Pro, and jump on mid.
Potential more pickoffs. Saberlight in the mid lane. We'll get the Rolling Thunder out, but where's he going to be able to go to? Nisha can always follow in with the zip. And this is going to be another big pick-off onto a core, but the rest of the team are trying to do their best to help out. But the Cookie's going in with the high ground, but they might just take the fight afterwards on Liquid. They're going to see more members to potentially chase down, and what do they need to worry about? There's no Terrorblade, there's no Rolling Thunder to turn it around. Liquid, I mean, they were without a doubt going to get Saberlight, and now they'll even get some more kills as a result of everyone up showing to protect him. Radiant have read that Liquid are currently... Yeah, have some heroes that are split. So they feel like maybe this is the only fight they're going to be able to get. But yeah, Nisha with the damage is going to be able to take this ever so convincingly. They got a glimpse of some of the other members. Now Tomato is alone. They'll chuck the rock to start the fight. Sablelight's going to try and save his carry with the Rolling Thunder into the middle. Tomato will have an opportunity for the turn on the Thunder, but it's not going to matter. Tomato is gone, not able to right-click inside the team fight. Sablelight's got to get out as well. Have they got enough mana for the Storm Spirit to zip in? Nisha's just got enough to catch up to Fly. And that'll be able to give them the vision to chase down another. Everyone else doesn't have an easy way to catch up, but Nisha can do it by himself. Still working with the amplified damage. 10, 1, and 13. Meanwhile, Mickey also trying to hunt... It's alright.
I mean, he's kind of hard with their draft. Oh, no.
Speaking of the pickoffs, Nisha and Mickey... We've seen Liquid have been team fighting so far, but when these two cores are able to work together, it's like VP now need to be discussing pretty shortly on how a Howgarian defense is going to be taken for them. Hellscream? And we saw it still previously, but unfortunately we'll not be able to find it. They were kind of aware something was going on. Boxy was scouting out.
I will say that would probably be a pretty big mistake for Liquid to make. Tomato. Saberlight.
Saberlight's actually, yeah, the one that's been caught out. And they're a little bit split though, with 3 men outside. Tomato's a little bit too far away to be able to follow up with the initiation. It looks like Abed might be enough to get the kill over towards Fly, but he's in trouble.
The Glimmer Cape.
Abed almost ran down with the Glimmer Cape. He's fine. Nisha has got the vision. He does, so should be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, inside the arena, Tomato's up in the high ground, but he's just beating through the wall. What a beautiful placement of the arena, making it so difficult for Tomato to get damage off. He will not be able to stand his ground. Now, this net worth lead is too high. Liquid, they'll continue the ball rolling. Fly's going to be run down inside the base. It's a 5-man wipe. Farming under the ward, and Liquid are beelining it towards this DK. He's going to stick around for another camp respawn, but that will be his demise, unfortunately. And this is an Abed DK without a buyback, 80 seconds. But this is a 30,000 net worth lead that they've accrued and are working with. Still got the banner too. Ace with the jump. Saberlight will be able to play with the roll. Arbet's going to be in as well. So this time they're going to try and jump everything onto Mickey. But Mickey, I mean, he's just not going to time him. Well, Terrorblade's gone. They caught him down to the south. Nisha now has nothing to fear. With the stuns already been used, Ace is in with a double arena. And that is the game ender right there from Liquid. 40 minutes in, but some exceptional team fighting from them from start to finish. At least able to deal with some of the aggression that we're going to see from Liquid, contesting the runes.
Like maybe just puck.
Making these moves.
Okay. Axe build. And sometimes it's easy to get trapped in the idea of, oh, let me just do the build that I always do every game. Everyone does every game. And
Boxy's in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, has to try and use the snowball to avoid the dual breath, but they're going to be able to run him down. It's actually Fly's damage. It's a nice choreo snipe too. Full wand along with Tango's. Mickey's also going to get initiated on. We'll be able to hold Saberlight back for the moment, but it's not going to matter. The damage will tick him out.
I think we're going to see a lot of bot lane.
Okay.
And all the lanes.
Oh, these side lanes. I mean, VP drops some incredibly strong side lanes, and Mickey's going to be run down as well now. Hellscreen's got two spells to be able to work with. He's got enough mana for another, but it's actually not even going to be necessary. Oh, VP come out the gate swinging.
There's no way they dive.
They run Tofu down?
No.
Are you sure? Fly's also killing off Boxy. Tofu, they'll miss on the arts.
Strong. The Axe and the Ringmaster are doing. Looks like they might be under a bit of pressure.
They're going to have the damage for Saberlight. Gets a triple core with Fly rotating. And Radiant being the ones, the aggressors, but Dire's response is going to prove to be too difficult for Liquid. It's another kill for them. No, absolutely not. Saberlight, once he's able to continue to get the Earth up. Yeah, they've kind of isolated Boxy though before he gets in range of the tower. They're going to try tipping Nisha down, but the snowball at the last second, Boxy will tick out, but this is a much needed kill, which Mickey will be able to get with the long swipe. Hellscream's trying to duck over to the left.
Okay, let me not throw the mid game. Let me not get outnumbered, outgrouped.
Sentry drop. They're going to see Abed. They won't be able to get the stun before the jaunt away, though. Still will give that opportunity to try and swing on over to contest the wisdom. Even Tomato's going to come over the bridge as well. A 4v4 fight to secure it. But the core is going to be layered down to hold them away. Ace is trying to stay in range, but the wisdom will go the favor of Virtus Pro along with the kills as well. They
be my own hero.
Nisha again trying to force the issue.
Interesting turn.
It's a really nice tame the beast from Hellscream, but the shards will hold Saberlight back, but they've got to respect the TP rotations, and one's going to come through from Arbet, and the other is actually through the portal from Tomato. So they do still lose Saberlight, and if Liquid are able to get away, they'd be incredibly happy. They actually want to try and force the issue with the damage coming through for the Diabolic Edict. Tomato has an opportunity to pop the Edict. He's okay, but Ace with the backline stab. They'll run into Tomato up on the high ground. Are they able to catch up to both Arbet and Fly? Retreating away over towards the west. Arbet, of course, is going to be okay. It looks like Fly as well. You also have Nisha nearby him with the potential extra TPs to come out. VP will bring Saberlight. Coil's going to come early. There won't be really any follow-up, so Mickey can pop the Coil and escape, but unfortunately Tofu won't be able to do so. Down to the south, they've also caught Nisha as well. Will's going to be out from Hellscreen. Is there any follow-up? It's on top of the Macropyre, and they've got the damage. So a nice invasion is not only going to net them 2 kills, but a third as well, as the snowball will go back into a dunk as Saberlight cuts him down along with the stack. VP.
I think this is a
coming down bottom, in fact.
This is a nice bait.
Yeah, absolutely is. He's got the rest of the team playing behind him with a triple coil on top of the Macropyre. The team fight spells lining up perfectly. It'll net them 1 kill. Ace will come to the rescue, though. It's a beautiful crush, but there's just no follow-up. Liquid, the resources are out. They have to disengage. They're hoping they can make it back to the safety of the T2 tower. They're even popping a glyph as well as a deterrent, but nothing will stop the ball of Virtus Pro. When you're playing in a game like this in a puck and you're playing from ahead, like once you got these core items, Blink, Witchblade. Actually, hold that thought. They do notice Saberlight's here? Looks like they do. They're going to activate a trap. There's Nisha pops out of the tree line. Once again, the Tame of the Beast and the Will's going to be great for them. They just bait Saberlight. He will die at the last second. But with everyone being nearby, Ace is still going to try and respond. With him and Mickey playing around hand in hand, they're going to try and do their best to get the kill onto Hellscream, but it's not going to be enough. Ace will be able to duck and run. There's a threat of Tomato. They haven't seen the Ursa for quite some time, and here comes the bear. Pops out to get the free kill onto the Pugna.
But I kind of saw the power of Mickey there. And maybe I'll
Speaking of Mickey,
the power of Mickey.
Nope. Absolutely. That health pool's gone in a quick second. Meanwhile, Ace as well is going to try and slither away. Got the ability to catch up to him. Abed has a haste rune, so he himself
taking down Team Liquid in this
Tomato
game so far.
We'll get the jump on Mickey with a bash as well. Mickey trying to get back towards the base.
Nice decrep.
He will be caught with the coil, and they're going to be able to follow him over. The snowball's not too bad to get Mickey out to safety, but the rest of the team, they're going to be stuck on the low ground. Tofu's going to get ripped apart. Ace, they'll do their best to catch up to him. Meanwhile, inside the base, Sablelight's got the cull. They also found Mickey on the retreat. Boxy's not going to be going anywhere. Ace, a bit too late to save them with the crush. 4 heroes are gone, and I mean, they're not stopping anytime soon. There's going to be a buyback out of Nisha. The chain control will be there. Boxy with a jump is looking to try and control, but the Ursa down at the moment. This is what you were talking about. Bing bonging a little bit too much, going past the tier 4 towers. I mean, you had to use some buybacks, but this was the recipe for them to get a couple of kills, but they need far more out of it.
Are they chasing
Can they catch up to some of the ports? Boxy will be able to get the snowball, slowing Hellscream down. Ace as well is turned away with the Tame the Beast, but the blink will be there in a second. Beautiful coil. Yaws into anything. What do they got? No, Abed's out. Man, what a coil from Abed. Gets the supports out to safety.
And he's out too?
Look at the desperation, though. They instantly smoke to try and see if they can catch someone on the map. I believe Nisha's smoke popped.
There's a tier 1 tower mid. This has to be the most depressing thing. Yeah, oh, every tier 1. Wait, okay, how much building damage has there been? I think, like, yeah, they would have killed 1 tower. If all this damage was combined on 1 tower, they got 1 tier 1 tower's worth of damage at 25 minutes into the game.
Tofu's going for it. Blast it, come on. Nice, let's go.
Yeah, only do like 6 more times. Let's go, Tofu.
Oh, you're now taking a potential fight further outside the base, which is not the recipe.
Ooh, nice
blink away from Ace. He's going to blink straight to Hellscream. Hellscream with the combination. At least we'll be able to slow down Ace. They don't get the stun, but it's not going to matter. The damage has been dealt. Mickey at least is able to duck away, but Tofu is also caught as well from Saberlight, so now, well, look, we're going to have to pull something out of the hat with the defense. Banner's going to be laid down. Tofu wants to try and step forward to deal with the banner. The jump's going to be there. A decent amount of damage early on, but they don't have anything to deal with the box. Tomato will pop back out and look to turn it over towards Mickey, with the Abyssal Blade holding him down. Mickey will be able to duck away, but the health pool's not strong. They'll get the finishing kill. And remember, we saw them buy back previously. This is about to be a dieback onto Nisha. Ace will jump in, but that's just an Aegis that's going to be claimed, and a game that's going to be also given over towards Virtus Pro. I would love to see it, honestly, with the night and day difference in the comeback for them, because at least with game 1, it was concerning that this might just be a clean 2-0 victory for Liquid.
You just kind of want like a fast stun, something that can actually pressure the puck, play with your Muerta to go. Here's a starter.
Cool. It feels like we've seen games where the DK versus the carry has been like man fighting too. You've got the Abaddon, of course, which you've been calling for multiple times now, versus the DK is going to feel pretty nice.
Like the damage of the minute 15 starter. When you get the blink, when you get the shard, you can just kill these supports over and over in the cores with damage from your team. I think like it supports the side lane cores that you want to pick this patch so nicely. Like, for example, Lycan. If you had the Lycan on his team, even the Mars has a high physical damage. Ooh. Know if it's worth this weak early game. Speaking of weak early game, we're going to
have to see him try to respond to the movement down to bottom. Fly's going to come through the portal. Boxy will mirror this, but they'll turn to the Ringmaster instead with this point-blank spear from Saberlight. We'll secure with a kill to start, but Liquid responds. And even going to try and run Hellscream down, but have already used their round of spells. Meanwhile,
kill. Surprisingly, I think Liquid's kind of bot. Nice remnant onto that on Hellscream. He's gonna give me a
kill.
I don't think so.
Meanwhile, Ace is also getting ran down. Oh, look at the pincer move as well. Arbet coming through the river. They're not even going to require the arena for the kill. Nice movement from them. And meanwhile, the timing as well pushes Tomato forward to get some damage into the tower, but that slows down the strongest hero on Liquid.
Mid and or bot and top in particular kind of ended up having decent lanes, but it just
Can Tomato be here? Is this not insane?
This is pretty insane. I think
he's past the T1 tower. I mean, they need the remnant. It's not going to connect.
He's going to get blown
They're just going to chase him down, and I mean, they're making their own play down bottom as well. So we're going to see the arena connecting, and the movement from Virtus Pro will secure the kill onto the opposition's carry. But
I think the best idea is you just pretend that you're the best player in the world. Which, you know, I mean, I don't know if Nisha has to pretend, but you just don't really buy a defensive item. You just go Parasma, you go your Blink, you go your Octarine. It's a nice kill.
Absolutely. Quietly building up a 2k net worth lead here for Liquid. Top lane, an attempt onto the life of Ace, but the response is going to be there. They tried to drop the rock, everything used to get the like and kill. But a little bit too late from Tofu with the wheel. And now it's just the two supports at the moment. Liquid not bringing the other cores to try and secure the wisdom. And meanwhile, Arbet, he knows this. He's going to be able to jump into the T2 tower, but Arbet might have gone a bit too deep here. We're going to get the TP out from Nisha. Nisha will respond. He's got an Arcane Root as well for the puck, but without the Witchblade, so the damage might be lacking. Tomato's able to run Tofu down, but Mickey's even going to show up as well. But the borrow time's still going to be another stun from Arbet in the middle. Now with the Corrosive Haze, Mickey's in some danger. They're going to have the damage to deal with the DK. They won't have the stun from Nisha. Once again, the Arcane is starting to stack up. He'll snipe down Hellscream. Witchblade is now online. Box is going to be able to catch him. Oh, he misses on the remnant. Oh, I think he used it before the TP. Was expecting him to dodge to the right. Ace is going to run down Arbet, but that's not going to happen inside the river. So Virtus Pro, a really nice sequence of events for them in that contest of the wisdom.
That was potentially the worst feeling remnant of all time. Oh.
And now Tofu. Another kill they're going to be able to find. I mean, so important. Arbet's getting involved, getting some levels, you know, spiking up that gold as well. You put the arena on cooldown. This is also just avoiding that Helm of the Overlord timing that Ace has been wanting to do something with. They'll get a glimpse of the Muerta. They're even going to drop the coil, unfortunately, for it. So having to commit an ultimate. See what they can do with the 4v5 if they can open up the map now. Tomato's going to TP mid with the Radiant's now online. And even Arbet, they're actually going to try and take the team fight. They'll nuke down one to even up the numbers. So but the anti-tap Liquid was playing with is not going to be the case anymore. And Arbet is just showcasing how truly strong he is at the moment. But they need to respect him. And you got to respect stalemate as well. Caging the bear. The wolf is locked in. But the rock is used a little bit unnecessary. But why not? You'll celebrate with some kills and maybe actually even look to Roshan as well. Virtus Pro, these past couple of minutes, a pep in their step, and they're looking to continue with the lead.
Yeah, I think now Aegis probably goes to Abed. I don't think Tomato... Usually the Abba will not go this like first Aegis, and you'll just give it to your mid. You're pretty hard to kill in the team fights anyway. And Abed's gonna get a BKB soon. Like he'll have, within the next minute, he'll have Aegis, he'll have a BKB.
Oh, Boxy. I'd be able to time it.
There's no way, there's no way.
Oh. Hard with everyone surrounding him. We got goddamn close.
That's what's kind of made Ace hard to feel like he's had impact.
Oh, nice scan. Look at this scan. They're smoking down the bottom, but they've got such a great read of exactly where Ace is. He's going to try and send the summons forward, but Ace hasn't left just yet. They get a glimpse of him. He will activate the shapeshift, but once again, what is the Lycan going to do when the walls surround him? All right, look at the positioning, Abed. Yeah, very interesting angle just from two of the heroes, though. It's Abed and Hellscream. Smoke's going to pop. They get the jump on Nisha. No, Nisha's not going to be caught from the stun, so he can respond in tow, but there's just nothing. I guess Ace is here with a shapeshift, but there's no T2 tower for them to TP to him. And Dire also starting to respond as well. Nisha's going to try and poke, but Abed's going to BKB. So Arbit's finding what can Ace really get done with a shapeshift, and as soon as he runs too close, he's just stuck inside the arena. And we're just seeing this Lycan matchup. It's really not working out for them. They didn't get value out of the hero in the early game. We're taking down objectives, and
maybe it's a bit too aggressive to just like force this very heavily, but maybe Tomato feels strong enough.
Let's see if their read is actually the right one here. Just a little bit of poking, see if they can force some reactions out of Dive. You've got to be cautious where the reactions come. It's going to be Arbit jumping in and nuking down the Ringmaster, but they might be able to get Arbit. Arbit's gone. The spear's going to connect out of the park with a chain control. They brought down Nisha as well. Over to the woods to the left. Muerta's pushing them further back inside the base. Box is going to be able to get the Astral Step away as well. Meanwhile, Mickey activates the BKB, but he hasn't been able to lock onto anyone. Tomato will present a target for him, but Tomato's still got the borrowed time. This is not the person you want to try and be running down. And
I mean, we're hyping it up, but it was... oh no, they lost 20 seconds. Oh no.
Can you give this up on Liquid, or do you feel like this is a must contest?
Can I answer both?
I don't know if that. I don't know what to make of that. Then I think
that it's a must give. But
VP, they're coming out of the base. They're going to be able to get the initiation. Quick and easy kill over towards Tofu. Now they've also got the arena down to the south as well. Sablehead caught Mickey.
Good damage.
Inside, forced the man fight. Is he actually going to be able to win this once they have the corrosive haze and the rock? Mickey's BKB is going to be chain controlled over to the right side. There's a silence as well onto Park. A speed connects. Down goes Nisha, and everyone else is shortly going to follow. Ace is just running around in circles. There's just nothing the Lycan can get done. VP coming into these series without a doubt were the underdogs. But by the looks of it, they have put themselves in absolute prime position. 15,000 net worth lead, a full set of barracks, sprays on the ground as well. Sableye with his revenge is going to look for a second full set of barracks top. They don't even care about the Roche. They want the objectives inside the base.
I think you can't force this fight outside of your base. It was a good call. VPs, they kind of hit the Roche, but they stopped the second that they know Liquid wants to contest. Oh, he killed his Bloodthorn. I think he's going to pay for it, though. Surely.
Run! Run,
I mean, he's making space. He's making space. He's got another ult in 4 seconds. Oh, but space is over.
Yeah, the fun was done now.
Yeah, it was one of those things where we can't fight the Roche, but we also can't give them Aegis, which is why they made the call. They're like, we have to find a way to fight this Roche. And they do the smoke. It's just...
Are they going to get there in time?
And they're doing it again.
Nice scan. It's going to be pretty close. But it looks like Roche is going to go down just before they get in range. Won't be able to get the jump over towards Sable over the right side, but look at everyone else jumping to protect him. The arena will protect. If they can get a kill, Sable, it's going to get the bonus help back. Mickey can't even win the man fight. The DK doesn't have enough, but Nisha's doing Nisha things. Dire's health pool is starting to fall. The puck spells are starting to stack up. 2 heroes have been killed off, but Nisha has to be concerned about the Abaddon running him down. The extra fob control is not going to be there. So Liquid take a pretty decent fight in the end. 2 for 1 into the Aegis.
Remember, Boxy, when he did that... Oh. Hopefully goes down. They're still smoked on Mars and Muerta. I think they might look for a jump, but Liquid should be playing in their base. This is a 30-second opportunity, 4v5. I think you just force the issue. Tomato just goes up. He has the Aegis. He's got 2 more minutes on it. Just start hitting the base. You have every single button in the game. You got everything ready. Liquid doesn't really have the tools to do... They have to commit to a fight with their heroes. Like, you have to commit.
And they're going to be
form, the Lycan form.
Is that an opportunity with the Arped jumping in? They get the coil as well. In and out goes Boxy, trying to force some reactions, but you still don't have Tofu. So that's coil now on cooldown for this defense that is surely about to come.
This is tier 3.
Mickey.
2 buildings left.
Activate the outer dragon form. They're going to get the phase shift dodge as well. Nisha's not going to have the speed connected, but the arena will still be there. Controlling some of the heroes. Tomatoes locked onto the pocket of the T4 tower. Tomatoes are going to have the damage. Yes, Nisha pops. Tomato secures the kill. And Ace is still getting nothing done as well with the Lycan. Trying to run the backline down, but they just huddle together. Now Sablelight's got another opportunity. The box will be able to protect Mickey. So Mickey steps over towards the left side, turns on an up it, but again, look at all the saves. VP just protecting each other so well.
That Mega Creeps and no puck for 50 seconds with no buy. This is such a hard defense now. And the DK form, he's got about like 15 seconds left on it. He has to get so much work done. There's no Aegis, there's no Abel. There's like a small window they can maybe burst Tomato, but it's so hard to get the damage done.
And if you step a little bit too close, there's always going to be Abed to jump. Boxy misses, they miss out on both the spells, so Boxy trying to make some space, but everyone pretty much is just right-clicking the tower. They know there's a window of 20 seconds. There's no glyph as well. Liquid, it's now or never on the defense. Someone's got to go in, but without the shapeshift, without the Elder Dragon form, it would be a miracle of a fight that they could somehow win, and that is not going to be the case. Virtus Pro will upset Liquid in 2-1 fashion. What a performance from them.
Saberlight, all chat's bing, space, bong. And now just a lot of bing bongs being dropped by him in all chat. You see him kind of giggling on camera. I mean, that's going to feel good, right? For everyone on Virtus Pro, I think this is a good opponent to beat. Even before the series, we saw kind of the power rankings of these teams, and a lot of them were not giving Virtus Pro big credit.